Hey everyone, it's Zane Ellis, and welcome back to another episode of the Storm the Court podcast. I just finished watching the Minnesota Timberwolves dismantle the Phoenix Suns, and wow, I don't want to overreact, but the Suns look like they could use a major reset. I mean, is there light at the end of the tunnel for them, or are we just seeing the beginning of the end? Now, let's dive into the game recap. The Timberwolves took this one 124-109 after a commanding showing. They controlled the tempo from the jump, securing a healthy lead early and sustaining it through the end. Honestly, it felt like the Wolves were playing at home in every aspect. They looked relaxed and confident, while the Suns seemed disoriented, particularly on defense. Watching that game was a roller coaster of emotions, from excitement for the Timberwolves to disappointment for the Suns, to frustration that we as fans had to witness this version of Phoenix that looked like they didn't belong on the same court. This was not just a game, it felt like an unfolding drama, a thriller if you will, but for the wrong reasons for Suns fans. Now, let's spotlight some individual performances. Julius Randle notched a cool 25 points, and then you've got Rudy Gobert. Man, he came to play with 17 points and 13 rebounds. On the Suns side, Kevin Durant didn't quite find his groove, dropping just 23 points on 36% shooting. But look, that's not typical for him. And Devin Booker, only 10 points on 28% shooting. Yikes. You rarely see that from a player of his caliber. All right, my gut feeling on all this is the Suns need to find their identity, and they need to do it fast. There's so much talent on that roster. Like, how does a team with Book and KD struggle this much? They look checked out. And it's wild that they're getting blown out when the Timberwolves were not at full strength. Seriously. Let's give credit where it's due. Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels are making big strides, and the chemistry on that Wolves team is off the charts. They really have a shot to make some noise this season if they keep playing like this. At this point, if I'm the Suns front office, I think you've got to consider what a future looks like without Booker as your second-best player. It's embarrassing how they're coasting through games. Yes, it's a long season, but when every game counts in the standings, they can't afford these lapses. They need to take a good hard look at their roster and figure out who fits moving forward. I might be overthinking this, but when you're losing to teams actively trying to win, that's a red flag. So, folks, we'll be back soon with more. Until next time, stay sharp and keep storming the court.